Hi guys, it's me, Jizzle Machine again, and for this video, I will be talking about the scariest bus ride that I've ever had the misfortune of being on. Now, I should tell you that this bus ride from hell didn't involve a bomb that would go off if the bus went under 50 miles an hour. That would be cool. But nope, I have a full voice story to tell you. Now, when I went into college and then graduate school and started with university, I had a with me named Sunmi Ryu. And she was a very delightful woman to be around and all of that. So she had to come in with me, go off campus or something. I believe it might have been for talking to the school that I would be student teaching at, or I should say student teaching at. I'll get more into why I put that quote in another video altogether. But she had to come with me off campus, so we couldn't. I couldn't fit my motorized scooter inside of a car, unfortunately. So I had to take the paratransit bus service, which was a pretty bold thing for me to do because I never actually rode on a bus service like that before in my life. So it was kind of a little bit of an adventure for me too. So I made the calls to the bus service and everything else, and we had like 2 or 3 other passengers on the bus, both with special needs and all the other stuff to go with it. I believe that they had AIDS with them, but I'm not sure about that. So anyway, we get on the bus. It's a hard day's work and stuff, and we're on the way home to my school. And everyone's tired and everything. Now, we've all heard horror stories. Maybe some of you guys have experience of yourself where some bonehead driver is distracted either with their cell phones or iPads, or maybe even TV screens put into the cars, or maybe turn around and go in the back for the kids or somebody or some animal or something to pipe down while they're driving. That's kind of poor excuse for getting the traffic problem, but it does happen sometimes. I've even imagined it happening with like somebody eating food or lighting a cigarette or drinking from a bottle of water or something. For example, they might get in a car accident by that. But what I've seen from my bus driver that day was inexcusable for any driver, especially one who did like bus services, and especially for those who do like a special ed transport, like what me and Sammy had to deal with on the day. But what I saw was the bus driver doing his rounds while he was reading a paper, a newspaper, a big ass newspaper right in front of the driver's seat. And I'm like saying to myself, but shouldn't you be driving? Shouldn't you be concentrating on the road ahead of you? Bobbing and weaving in traffic and stuff. If there were any people or animals in the way, they'd be dead. You will make them into roadkill in a minute. So when me and Timmy saw this, we thought to ourselves to record the guy doing it or take a picture of my cell phone so that we could report to his superiors about this reckless behavior. Unfortunately, though, when I got my camera phone ready for it, take the picture, the guy rides up to it and put the paper down. And I don't know why this guy thought it was okay for him to do that. Because, I mean, with hazardous, could have gotten an accident, could have injured somebody on the bus by stopping for it or something rather. So it was very, very bad for him. Especially because he was in a bus service for people with disabilities and stuff like that. They're more fragile than everybody else, I think, in my own opinion. Or maybe that could be why he did it. Because he probably thought that because the people who he dealt with on a daily basis were special ed, that they wouldn't pay no mind to the fact that they was clearly partaking in dangerous behavior. So anyway, I think we might have called somebody up about him and the action he did that day, and sure enough, that guy wasn't available for bus services later on. So I guess he must have either got reprimanded or fired, or moved to a different route. Anyway, that was really scary. So if you ever see anybody doing anything like that, make sure to let the bus company know about that, because that's very uncalled for, very unprofessional, and very hazardous to you and for everyone else on the open road. Anyway, this reminds me of that thing that I have on the back of my scooter that says, "How's my driving?" And yes, I have gotten a few people that know the reference and make fun of it all the time. So, yeah, that is pretty bad. Let me know if you guys have any other opinions about it, or if you guys want to share any more horror stories with it. You can either tell me anything about a happy ending to it, or if you have like an injury because of some stupid driver that thinks that the rules of the road don't apply to them. That's somehow special. Anyway, let me know in the comment section below. And that's it. Yeah, everything turned out fine. Something walked away fine. Anybody else on that bus route were fine and dandy. I don't think that guy's gonna be doing it anymore anytime soon, because this is well over 20 years ago. So yeah. But I didn't make a video for it because I didn't have any proof for it. But now it's a pretty nice little story to tell. And we have the guy that reads the complete works of Shakespeare on the bus in a driver position. So, see you around, have fun. Sayonara to all you girls and guys in internet land. And drive safe.